I think a lot of it was eating, not moving, drinking. And I guess I just didn't get the concept of being in good shape or what it actually took to be in good shape. And, I went to the gym, but I wasn't consistent. I didn't eat enough protein ever. Then I would go out on the weekends and have drinks and wonder why I'm not progressing. And I think it was just kind of like a revolving cycle I've kind of been going through my whole life. I would eventually start seeing some results, then I'll take 20 steps back. I always kind of knew a general idea of what it took, but until Kevin kind of laid it out for me and really, presented it to me and put it to my life and how I like to live my life. That's always been tough for me to get to where I want it to be. Always tired, very fatigued constantly, always injured. I have pretty bad back problems. So just the way I was lifting heavy weights, I was constantly getting injured. I was eating poorly. I felt terrible. I was on medicine constantly for my stomach, and just going to see the doctors constantly. I always had headaches and this and that, and I got every scan done, every test done, and really a large amount of tests where even the doctors were like, bro, what are you doing in here? And even I felt embarrassed, but I was like, well, I really feel this way. So what am I supposed to do? It's not that I was fat or but I just wasn't where I wanted to be. And I have, I own my own business. So it's important for me to kind of be on my game all the time. And when I'm not feeling good, I feel like, days, weeks pass. And then I look back, I'm like, shit, I didn't get anything done. And I still don't feel good. I'm still not making changes. I'm not happy essentially in that sense. And so I was like, something's got to change. Because I was like, you know what, let me give Kevin a call, because a lot of his Facebook posts were kind of similar to, what I'm dealing with, where I'm kind of like, I do that, or I feel that way, or I'm doing that. That's interesting. It's almost like he is directing those posts at me. Right. So that's kind of where I, reached out to him. Yeah, 100%. And I think it kind of goes hand in hand. When I had a pretty poor self-image, and just, I know my wife was getting annoyed that I'm always too sick to do something. I'm always too sick to take out the trash or just anything. Obviously she was very supportive, but I could only imagine that she, I knew she was annoyed, and I knew, how couldn't she be? My stomach always hurts. I'm always tired, X, Y, Z. And, I'm sure down the road, it would have taken a much larger toll. And, I kind of wanted to nip things in the butt and get things fixed before, any kind of irreversible damage was to occur, especially having a child. I don't want to be the kind of dad where I'm too tired or too lazy or too sick to go to sporting events or dance or whatever she wants to do when she's growing up. Just, your little habits, food and everything like that kind of just translates to your everything. It affects everything, and if you don't feel good about yourself, you're not gonna, it's gonna kind of rub off on everyone else. It's gonna affect everything you're doing. So, and it did for me. Yeah, so I actually saw a personal trainer before Kevin. I didn't get the same thing out of it. The program wasn't really what I needed. It's essentially the exact opposite was Kevin had to offer. He only worked out with me twice a week and did nothing else with me. And, again, was never where my problems lie. Everything he showed me, I already kind of knew. So basically, I paid for a workout buddy, so that wasn't a great experience. Right off the bat, he even found the program for me, a workout program that might fit my, because I have back issues. I do get injured a lot. And that's a huge problem for me. That's been a huge problem, because every time I get injured, then I can't work out, I can't do this. And then the excuses come, and then it's a whole, laundry list of things that kind of go wrong from that point on. And just all that stuff that I never really considered or thought of, or how am I eating? I wasn't eating well. I didn't know how different cooking oils would affect you. I didn't know how different what kind of processed foods were. I didn't realize how really how much protein you really need to eat, the sleeping, how much I should be sleeping, how much time I should be dedicating to different things in my life, and just all these different things that he kind of started, week after week adding and incorporating to my day, fundamentals that I never knew, that he gave me insight into and told me and broke it down for my life, like made it work for me based off how I live. And so that was big. Yeah, absolutely. I think, because everyone lives different lives. So knowing when to be eating, when I should eat, when I should sleep, when I should wake up, stretching I should be doing is huge. Because, if it doesn't fit my lifestyle, I'm likely going to end up not being able to do it on my own afterwards. Even if I force myself to do it with him, if it's not comfortable, if it's not convenient for your lifestyle, you're going to essentially fail at some point, and I think if he got it to the point where I just live like this now, this is just my life. It fits in. I still do work. I still get to do my thing. I still eat, I still go to the gym. I still do everything. And it's not like a massive burden to my life. I don't take any medicine whatsoever. I don't go to the doctor. I don't even think about it because I don't feel stomachache, not even, honestly. My stomach feels great. And I just feel really good. I feel good. I wouldn't say all my problems are away, but I'm much less stressed. I feel a little bit more, more relaxed. And, I think the big thing is just the health. I just feel healthy. I feel good. I feel energetic. I have that energy back that I kind of used to 10 years ago. It was the best thing I could have asked for. It helped me tremendously. I'm still able to kind of eat what I like, without completely cutting everything out. And I can have my cake and eat it too. And that was always my big concern, because I can only eat grilled chicken so much. So there's just a lot of other alternatives out there. Great, honestly. I mean, really, the last month, really just seeing all my hard work kind of come to fruition, kind of seeing the results. I hit my goals, getting down to 191 pounds. I used to weigh 210. So getting down to 191, looking in the mirror and seeing the results and feeling the energy and just, it's great. I mean, you couldn't ask for more, it changes your life completely. It's everything. I mean, it's priceless is what it is. Because you can't really put a price on, I would have paid anything to not feel the way I did, 4 months ago. So I think it was great. Very, very happy and energetic. He's always smiling and upbeat and, makes you feel like, pumped up as well. He's not judgmental, so you don't go into the week and if you didn't do something or if you made a mistake or you didn't hit your goals, he's not gonna like shun you for it. He's just gonna find a ways to work around it or make adaptations. Yeah, honestly, it feels amazing. I mean, on top of just feeling amazing myself, which is obviously was the biggest goal, just being able to tell everyone or kind of knowing what to do and kind of trying to, help people out. I think I even told Kevin that was one of my goals is to, be inspirational to other people. It's just great. Everybody's asking me, everybody's saying the same thing and I see it in the mirror. So it's, it's an amazing feeling and I wouldn't change anything really.